My fellow Americans, today we pause as a nation to mark the 24th anniversary of September the 11th, 2001, a day etched into the soul of our country. On that clear September morning, our world was shaken by an act of unimaginable evil. Nearly 3,000 lives, mothers, fathers, children, friends, and neighbors were taken from us in New York, at the Pentagon, and on a quiet field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. The pain of that day lingers, a wound that time may soften but never fully heal. Yet, as we gather to remember, we do so not only to mourn, but to honor, to reflect, and to renew our commitment to the values that define us. I stand before you today not just as your president, but as a fellow American who, like so many of you, remembers exactly where I was when the towers fell. I recall the disbelief, the sorrow, then the resolve that swept across our nation in the hours after the attacks. We saw the best of who we are. Firefighters and police officers ran into burning buildings, knowing the risk, but driven by duty. Passengers on United Flight 93 made a courageous stand, sacrificing their lives to protect others. Ordinary citizens, neighbors, strangers, volunteers reached out to help, offering food, shelter, or simply a hand to hold. These acts of bravery and compassion remind us all that even in our darkest moments, the light of human goodness shines through. The events of 9/11 tested us, but they did not break us. Instead, they forged a new chapter in our nation's history, our nation's story. In the days that followed, we saw Americans of every background come together, people of all faiths, races, and walks of life standing shoulder to shoulder. We rebuilt not just buildings, but communities. We reaffirmed our commitment to freedom, to justice, and to one another. From the rubble of Ground Zero to the quiet memorials in Virginia and Pennsylvania, we found a strength in unity, proving that no act of terror could tear apart the fabric of our nation. Today, we honor those we lost by remembering their lives, their laughter, their dreams, their love for their families. We hold close the stories of people like Father Michael Judge, a chaplain who stayed to comfort the fallen for hours. Wells Crowther, the man in the red bandana who guided strangers to safety. Their legacies remind us that heroism is not reserved for the few. It lives in the choices we make to put others before ourselves. To the families who still carry the weight of this loss, know that your loved ones are forever woven into the heart of America. We see you, we grieve with you, and we stand with you. We also pay tribute today to those who answered the call in the years since 9/11. Our brave service members, intelligence officers, and first responders have worked tirelessly to keep our nation safe. Many have made the ultimate sacrifice, and their families have borne the burden of their absence. To them, we owe a debt of gratitude. That words alone cannot repay their service has ensured that our nation can grow up in a world where such tragedies are not repeated, and their courage inspires us to build a future worthy of their sacrifice. As we reflect on 9/11, we must also look forward. The challenges we face today, division, uncertainty, and threats both at home and abroad call us to recommit to the unity that carried us through that fateful day. Let us reject hatred and fear and instead embrace the diversity that makes our nation strong. Let us teach our children the values of service, empathy, and resilience so that they may carry forward the lessons of 9/11. Let us work together to build a society where every person has the opportunity to thrive, where our differences are a source of strength, and where our shared community guides us. So today, I ask each of you to take a moment not just to remember, but to act. Volunteer in your community, reach out to a neighbor, support a veteran or a first responder. Let's honor the memory of 9/11 by living with purpose, by lifting each other up, and by recommitting to the ideals that have always made America a beacon of hope. Together, we can ensure that the legacy of that day is not only one of loss, but of love, unity, and unbreakable spirit. And folks, we really can. I believe this country really can. We can come together a lot. We did in the hours and the days and the months after 9/11. We can come together as one. And believe me, if we do that, there's nothing beyond our capacity that we can't accomplish. May God bless the memory of those we lost. May God bless our brave men and women who serve. And may God bless the United States of America, and may He protect our troops. Thank you all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.